In this video, we're going to get excited about new RVs.
You know how they're showing repeats of sporting events from the past? Well,
we are going to take you down memory lane and take a look at the highlights of the big 4 RV shows from last year and look forward to what we're going to see in 2021.
come on along. To put it mildly, 2020 has been a very peculiar year, and as the leaves start to fall and fall comes, we're missing something: RV shows.
Yeah, in fact, as we record this in early September, we would literally today be on our way in that RV to the Hershey RV show in Hershey, Pennsylvania, the America's largest RV show, which always starts off the fall RV season.
And then there are 3 other RV shows that follow it.
And the thing is everything's been canceled this year. They canceled everything in the spring and in the summer and in the fall, and we are really missing RV shows.
Well, hopefully there'll be one show that'll start in 2021.
And then maybe all the rest will come back on. But for the fall, if you're going through RV show withdrawal, as we are, we're going to take you on a trip down memory lane, relive some of the highlights, because not a lot has changed.
No, a lot of things are still the same.
And you can get excited about RVs and start making your plans for the 2021 season, hopefully. So let's take them first to where?
Hershey.
Hershey, Pennsylvania. Here we come. It was back in March in Salt Lake City that Leisure Travel Vans introduced the Unity RL for rear lounge. They introduced that as kind of a concept vehicle. They won an award for it. Well, now here at Hershey, they're introducing it as a production model. It is now in production and ready for sale. So, rear lounge, RL stands for rear lounge. That's where we are right now. Look at these nice little, it's like a lazy boy chair. It's all remote control. You kick that up and you can put your feet back and chill out, and it is so nice. It moves back and forth, really comfy, and you've got these awesome windows. Look at these windows. Aren't they beautiful? At night, this is a Murphy bed. It makes into a near queen size bed.
Let me show them how that pulls down.
All right, you show them. I'll get out of here and let you show them.
Gonna move the cushions. Get this up. We're gonna pull this down. And the bed is made. We have our TV in the front. We have a deep sink.
But for dinner time, you have a full table, and you can put people here as these front seats in the cab swivel around, or in that back there. So you got actually seating for 4 here. It's pretty neat. This is very cool. This is on the Travato, and look at this bike rack. Anthony.
Hi.
Tell me about this bike rack.
Well, so this bike rack holds 100 pounds. You know, we've been doing these for a while now, and one thing our customers told us on the old racks was that when you would open this door, that thing would hit your head. And so the goal with this one, a little more practical, holds 100 pounds, comes down, and then all you got to do is unscrew this here, maybe not as much as I did, but tighten it against the tires, and there you go. So very simple and easy to use.
Okay, so I just walked a few more feet, and it's not just the Travato that has this bike rack. Here it is on the Coachman. And look at this. This is the same basic bike rack. This is such a handy thing. You put it on the door. You can use the door. It opens up. It's a pretty expensive rack. It costs several $100s as an option, but man, if you want to carry bikes, this is the way to do it.
The problem is you come to a show like this and you want every one of them. When it comes to luxury class ARVs, it's pretty hard to beat the Tiffin Allegro bus. At almost $500,000, you have to appreciate their motto, roughing it smoothly.
Come on in. How you doing?
Hey, Bob Tiffin.
Yes, sir. Good to see you. Well, this is a 45 OPP Allegro bus. It's got the ISL engine in it. It's on the Power Glide chassis. It's got the Allis transmission. It's got a 10 kW diesel generator, 3 roof aires, and it's got the heated tile floor, which is a great option in the wintertime. You come out of the bed, put your feet on the floor, and it's warm. And it's got solid hardwood cabinets made of cherry with a glazed cherry finish on it. It's got full body paint on the outside, solid steel undercarriage below the floor. It's got aluminum tubing for the sidewall and roof, and got a one-piece fiberglass roof cap. So wow. It's really a nice vehicle, and it is for sale.
So we really enjoy the Hershey RV show. We go every year, and we really miss it this year, but hey, hopefully it'll be back in September of 2021.
I think it will be. But once we get done with Hershey, then we go to Elkhart, Indiana. It's not really a show for the public. It's for dealers, but very interesting.
Yeah, it's an exhibition more. It's called Elkhart Open House, and it is for dealers and manufacturers and suppliers and the RV media. That's awesome. And big name entertainment. Well, come on, we're going to just give you a sample of what it was like last year. And some of these cool RVs that we showed you last year, they're still very cool and still new this year. So let's go to the RV capital of the world,
Elkhart, Indiana.
Here we go. This is the new Coachman Class B van, the Nova. It's on the ProMaster chassis. Rear bath, and some really nice basic van comforts.
I'm inside the Nova right now. It has the rear bath, everything you need back there. It has 2 twin beds, nice thick cushions, little work shelf you can pull up, table, desk you can swing around, lots of storage space, beautiful shades.
Yeah, I'm going to go outside and show everybody those shades. They're kind of cool. Let me get John from Coachman to tell us about those shades.
All right, sounds like a good plan. All the room that you need. 2 seats, 2 seat belts, 2 twin beds, everything you need.
The back side of our privacy shade, we put a reflective foil that'll reflect the sun and the heat away from coming inside the coach.
Up on top of this new Nova, nice solar panels, the Thule rack. You can put a kayak on that if you want. There's your TV antenna, and you've got a Wi-Fi extender. And here at Elkhart, they have brought in some of the Heimer vehicles with this European styling to show, I think, what's going to be coming this way to America. Look at the design of these Heimer vehicles. They are stunning. This is actually on the Mercedes chassis, and we're going to show you them.
They call this the Heimer Mobile, and there is so much room in there.
If you want to see room before you go inside, check this storage. Look at this. Look at that.
I am overwhelmed at how gorgeous this is. Refrigerator, familiar with this. Storage. You got your pantry. We've got the bathroom, bed. We have a standalone shower.
Look at this. Now this is built on the Sprinter chassis, but look at the design. Look at how much window space you have as you're driving down the road. Look at that. It's so panoramic. And it's that new Sprinter with the great new dashboard. These seats are really comfortable. They swivel all around. There is so much room in this vehicle.
Instead of having a TV that you're looking at all the time, the TV is hidden away. But if you want to watch TV, open this up and up it comes. Here's another interesting model, and it's on a Fiat Ducato chassis.
Okay, this is more of a traditional Class C. Up front, you can see the layout here. You could actually make a bed out of that as well. A nice table. The passenger and the driver's seat swivel around. The kitchen laid out here. The beds, though, take a look at these. These are up higher, so you have to climb up on those beds. Here's the bathroom shower. Something else, the bathroom shower door also lets you seal off the bedroom from the front of the RV like this. When it comes to sheer elegance in a towable, it is awful hard to beat an Airstream. So if you think our season was busy with Hershey and then Elkhart, we're just getting wound up, because no sooner does the Elkhart open house end than we got to head all the way to the West Coast, and particularly to Fontana, California, home of the California Speedway and the California RV show.
And again, that is such a fun show, and it's fun meeting people who we don't normally get to meet. We have a blast.
It's a huge show. And how can you beat the weather of Southern California?
You can't.
So come on with us
To Fontana, California. It was in Hershey that Pleasureway introduced the Ontour 2.0. Now they have another model that we're going to show you.
Now the 2.0 is on the 19-foot Ford Transit chassis. Here at California, Pleasureway is introducing the 2.2 Ontour, and here it is. Marshall is just cleaning it off.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you can keep
Trying to get
cleaning
out of
it
your
off.
way.
And
Day
this-
one here of the show, just trying to make sure they're shining.
Now
you
this
know.
2.2, Marshall, tell us about this. This is on a little larger Ford Transit
Right.
chassis.
Basically, you know, for me, after 23 years of selling Pleasureway vans, it's an exact replica of the Mercedes Plateau TS.
Really?
On the Ford Transit, obviously you have a huge price reduction of about $25,000 for the gas engine versus the diesel engine.
Plus, you can get the Ford engine service
Anywhere. Yeah,
In
there's
every
significantly
street corner.
more spaces available, or places available for you to get the service done.
I have got such good news for you tall people. Marshall was telling us that in the Sprinter, the headroom from the floor to the ceiling is 6 feet 4 inches. But in the Ford chassis, you have 6 feet 6 inches. Not only out here where we're walking, but in the shower. That means tall people don't have to take a shower with bent knees all slouched over. You can stand up tall. Great news for those of us that are tall. Okay, Wendland, I've got something you're really going to like. You guys are going to like it too. These are called she sheds. What's that, you ask? I'm talking vintage trailers. Let me show you.
About 90% of our clientele are all women, actually. And we do have a lot of couples, but the sales have often been driven by the women. And actually, in the beginning, I would say almost 100% of my clients were initially all single women like me, who wanted to travel and who were intimidated by these big motorhomes. I myself, before I got my first camper to restore, I had never towed a thing in my life. But what's really neat and what's a big part of my kind of passion and dream is seems like the RV industry and the whole van life movement is often driven more by men, and so I wanted this to be more accessible for women. And so the interior design, we designed it all collaboratively, and so, but it really does have that feminine touch.
Okay, for those of you that are worried saying, where do I take a shower? Well, let me show you. See this? Perfect little tent. Zip it up. Here's the shower head, hot water, everything you need in here. You can put a compost toilet in here, and you have your today's outhouse.
Now, a lot of you know that there's a big movement in converting buses, former buses, into RVs. This used to be a Greyhound bus. Was this a Greyhound bus?
Oh yeah, 1956. This is a pop-up TV, 42-inch, and then right here is a fireplace. I could turn that off, but I have to start the generator and all that.
Yeah.
And anyway, these rest back. These are lounge chairs, and this is a Corian countertop with a sunken-in seamless sink. Inverter, 2000 inverter right here. It's got solar power, 400 watts of solar power on the roof, right up here.
Full oven, big oven?
Yeah, it's a big oven.
Oh yeah.
Big enough, I guess.
Yeah.
This can and will convert into a bed. We have a wine cooler and the ever needed booze locker. This is a refrigerator. It runs both on propane and electric as well as battery.
Look at that closet storage.
Yeah, cedar closet. It's got a queen size bed, a 100-gallon water tank beneath it with a TV.
What does something like this cost?
Well, we have close to probably about 120,000 in it, maybe a little more or less, to do something like this, to put the modernized caps and all of those extras that you would need to make it look like this. You're probably talking over $200,000.
So I have an idea for next year. I think we need to put the RVs down on that course. And just at least take a couple of laps. Doesn't that sound fun? So the California RV show was canceled for 2020, but it looked pretty good last year. And again, we can't wait to get out there for the California RV show in 2021.
And I bet it'll be even better than last year.
So after that show, we kind of get to spend Thanksgiving and Christmas with family.
No sooner does January come and it's time to head south.
Yep, all the way to Tampa and the Florida RV Super Show. All right, here's one you got to look at. This is the Galleria Li3. It's from Coachman, and it is a very popular Class B, particularly in the last couple of years. It's got some advanced technology, and we can't wait to show it to you.
We want to take you inside and show you right now.
Come on.
All right, you walk in, you notice the soft colors, light colors. I really like them. The galley on the left. We have our sink. We have our induction burner, a window above the sink, lots of cabinets. Lots of drawers, shower area, everything you need, soap dispenser, shampoo. We've got our refrigerator, the refrigerator part of the top. There's a latch up here so that when you're driving, you shut that so it's not going to open, nothing's going to fall out. Then when you get where you need to be, you can open it back up, open the door for the top, for the refrigerator, and the freezer part is right below it. In the back, we have twin articulating beds.
So when Bo is ready for lunch, out comes the food and water, and it hides right back in the toe kick that's underneath the desk. So you got to maximize all space in a Class B, and we don't forget the pets. Never forget the pets.
Let me show you something that if you're shopping for a Class B that you want to make sure is on yours. And that is wind protection for your awning. We all love having an awning. This is the Galleria Li3. Look up here and you see a little module. That is to protect you against windstorms. Now, I bet it's happened to you if you're a veteran, or if not, you know somebody that it happened to. They went away from their rig for a while, the awning was out, and a storm came, the wind hit it, turned it into shreds. Well, there's now wind protection for the awning. Let me be the wind for a minute. Hoo, hoo, hoo. See that? Automatically, it retracts. This is a big, big safety assurance that you can have when you get that wind protection on your awning.
This is the Lance truck camper, and I cannot believe how much they have in here. They've got a great eating area. This refrigerator and freezer is huge. A big bed. Walk up a couple of steps. You've got your bed. You have the sink area. You've got your stove, your burners, 3 burners. This is and an oven. Oh, this is something that we miss. An oven. There's a bathroom here. A shower. Sink. Very, very nice. I can't believe how nice this is. A fan in the bathroom, skylight to let in a little bit of light, ceiling fan out here.
This is pretty amazing,
This is gorgeous.
and it fits on the back of a truck.
Wow.
The moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
This is the Wonder by Leisure Travel Van.
For the Ford Transit, a lot of people like it. Number one is the cost. The chassis cost is less than what the Mercedes is. So a lot of people, it turns into a budgeting thing as to how much money can we afford. If you run that thing as fast as you want to go all day, it's going to do the same fuel mile. You're going to still get it right around the 18 miles to the gallon. So it's just great. It handles great, and it's trouble-free.
Here's something that we're seeing a lot more these days, an innovative use of space. This is a Murphy bed, and we're going to set it up. We lift this up. Now we've got to make sure this is secure. Grab hold and pull her down. Whoa, step back and pull her down. Okay, this is good. This is very good. How long do I get to stay here?
All right, get up, get work, show us how you put it away.
Oh, you're going to make me work?
Yep, I'm going to make you work.
I was enjoying that. I can get on my computer. I've got a workspace. Or, Mike, would you please make me a sandwich?
Yes, dear, whatever you want.
All right.
Hello there. Come on up, I want to show you something. So these are so comfortable. You have a real full-sized bed here, enough for 2 people to sleep very comfortably. And you're above, you've got a window on both sides that will get cross ventilation. It's just really comfortable. This is in the Corrado, which is a new and affordable small little van. And we're seeing a number of different manufacturers introducing similar models.
Well, y'all come and see us now and then. Well, y'all come and see us now and then. Y'all come. Bye.
Now, we have some really good news. As of right now, the RV Super Show in Tampa is on.
Yep, it's on for January 2021. We're pretty excited about that. And we hope you enjoyed this look at the big 4 of RV shows every year. And we hope you got some ideas about some of the RVs you want to look at when the show season does start again, which it will. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up. And when you do so, make sure you subscribe to the RV Lifestyle channel right here on YouTube and click that little bell icon. Then you'll be notified when we have new videos online.
Happy trails!